I'm Sttowe here, and today we're going to be doing your mom. Today we're going to be doing a blind opening to the April Patreon for Fabled Sagas, and we're going to be going over May's Patreon as well, and maybe look at some promos that will be released for the Kickstarter.
It seems sometimes as if they'll never end. Sun takes its heels to taunt you, but after sunlit days, one thing stays the same: rises the moon.
But before that, I wanted to show off my binder of Fabled Sagas, which I really haven't done with any of my collection. But first off, we're going to be looking at the sample set. I basically have every sample card except for, get ready, the parables and the scripts. So basically everything you basically need. This is just some of the other stuff, but it's kind of empty, unfortunately, due to the fact that all my current cards are still in their cases. Hashtag no void gang. Here are some closer up just looks of the sample set. Basically have all the basic cards and then all the mystic cards, which are just absolutely gorgeous. Putting them in a binder, they are just so freaking nice. And especially this card, I do have two parables. This is one of them that I got from the Discord in a giveaway. My first ever giveaway win. I am very thankful for Fabled Sagas for being able to give me this for free. I love this card. So gorgeous. So if you want to get some of these cards and get on the board with some of the giveaways, then, you know, go hop on the Discord. It is such a great community. Really fun to be a part of, and honestly, this is just so cool to have all these cards in a binder. Very hard for me to like get the camera going. This is the one other parable I did pull from the sample packs. These were all cards from these sample packs, which sample packs are now so expensive. Basically, you get 3 cards a pack, with each pack guaranteeing 1 holo, but usually you'll just get the mystics. And then, unfortunately, this is only 3 pages long, but then we have the Discord promos, where if you invited people to the Discord, you got 2 of these. Basically, I think if you invited 1, you got this, you got 1 of these, and then if you invited, I think, up to 5 successfully, you got both. This is just the apology one card that I guess everybody just wants to hold on to, and oh my god, there's like this like eBay listing for like quadruple $1 million for this. Why? It's just a thank you sorry card for some reason, and everyone just wants to, you know, hype it up as a really rare card. So that's kind of funny. But then we got the chibis. I do not have the first release of the chibis, unfortunately. And then the gorgeous signatures with this right here, the Ryoku being the absolute gorgeous one with that rainbow sig. And then the just basic ones. These were the monthly Patreon ones. So unfortunately, these are basically all the cards. And then obviously the 2 redemption cards. But we're going to be opening the April Patreon box. How to rip it so my address was not shown. This should be fun. Again, all my other Patreon cards are in their hard cases, unvoided, so that's how I like them. Not gonna lie, I was thinking about buying more of the monthly Patreon cards. That way I can actually display them and unvoid them to put in the, well, void them, to put in the binder, because I really don't want to void all of mine. And, you know, I was thinking about it, but it's pretty expensive. Usually your basic Patreon cards tend to go for about $30 on the open market. Obviously, if you have the, like, 1 of 10, then, you know, that's going to go for a couple hundred. But, oh gosh, this is gonna take a while just to open this. Anyways, unfortunately, this video is coming out after the Kickstarter, so congrats to Fabled Sagas for the amazing Kickstarter. We raised a lot of money for it, and I'm really excited to see the final product when it does come out. So super excited for that. I'll also be showing some cards later on about promo cards that are coming due to the release of Fabled Sagas. I kind of don't Okay, I don't want to like spoil anything right now to see what we got, so we'll just flip it like this. Unfortunately, not too much of a showing because only 2 cards, but still figured I'd make a video on it because I like making these videos. All right, so, oh, I'm ripping this open. Okay, this is the back. Ooh, okay, so we might actually have a redemption card here. So I guess we're going to start off with the first one. Now, I'm pretty sure this will be, obviously, the Indigo, which is the April's Patreon. Now, the difference is the headband. You have the pink headband, which has 125 copies, the blue headband that has 125 copies, and then the prism headband that has 75 copies. Hopefully, we'll get something crazy. This is wow, this is the prism. Oh my goodness. I think, right? No, this is actually the pink. Yeah, this is the pink. Okay. I overshot it right there, but wow, this is still such a gorgeous card. One of my favorite character, hands down. So just wow, a gorgeous card. So glad to have this. Definitely something that's going to be put right into the binder. And I'm going to have to get a chibi version of this too if they ever make it. But damn, this is such a gorgeous card. Really love the pink. The pink and I think the prism are probably the best colorings. And then, if I'm not mistaken, this is probably going to be the SIG. So as far as the SIGs go, there's the gold SIG that has 165 copies. And then the rainbow SIG, which has 10 copies. The rainbow SIG is what we are going for because that is the absolute gorgeous card that I've ever seen. And oh my god, it's like the prism rainbow. It's so nice together. Oh my goodness. All right, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so this is the redemption card. So we got a redemption card, which is pretty cool. I love how they're doing these. It's still really, I don't think anyone knows yet what the redemption cards are going to be used for exactly, but really, really cool. So, I love getting those. Oh my God. All right, so this is going to be the big question. All right. We got, the gold. It's the gold and blue. So unfortunately not the prism rainbow, but still such a gorgeous card nevertheless. And wow, it's like a flowery thing going on with the gold SIG, which makes it, just so cool, man. Like every design that they do just gets more detailed, more beautiful. And oh my goodness. Even though we didn't get the prism, this is still a gorgeous card, and I might have to buy a regular prism card. So, unfortunately, these are the 3 that we have for today. Very short video, but there's still more to come. So, going over the May Patreon card, I'm going to butcher this name so bad. We got the Magic Queen Misaki card, and this one is really cool. It is like a Mother's Day variation card, which just makes it all the much better, which I just love about these Patreon cards. Every month they do like a different holiday themed. At least that's what it seems like. The Christmas was presents, New Year's was fireworks, October was a Halloween themed. Like they just and then what was it? November was Thanksgiving. Like they just do such nice events, themed cards. They're just so gorgeous. So I really like this Mother's Day card. Now there are some color variations like there are with every of the Patreon alt arts. You have the little like medallion, like jewelry, emeralds that change color, which is what Misaki wears. All the different jewelry will change colors with the different cards. And then you have the mechanical redhead's arm, which changes colors, which is pretty interesting. It's a robot kid, I guess. And then you have the forest green-haired person's flower that has like a flower on their head, and that changes colors, which is also really nice. This is probably one of the cards that has the most like areas that change colors. I don't even know how to say it. It's like just all these different attributes on the cards just like change color, and for the different color variations, and it's just a lot. Like usually you'll have like just a headband or maybe like thorns or something that change color, but this, it's like a bunch of different things in the image change color, which makes it like even cooler than usual. The first variation is the charcoal version, aka the charcoal arm. That's the first variation. It has 125 copies. Next up, you have the golden arm, which has another 125 copies. And then finally, the silver arm that has 75 copies. As far as the signatures go, you have the gold sig, which has 165 copies, and then the special green sig that has 10 copies. So really cool. I guess the green sig kind of matches the foresty vibe that they're located in, which is pretty cool. But also the one thing I normally don't mention is the preludes, because you have to have some cha-ching to get the preludes. They are on a higher tier. You have to pay monthly, and I think they only have like a certain amount of slots, maybe like 35, I think, because the print run of them is 35, at least right now. So the prelude for this month is the Sttowe, and by this month I mean May. And that card is absolutely gorgeous. That's why I'm showing it off. It is a vampire lady. Who doesn't like vampires? Who doesn't like ladies? Put the two together, vampire lady, right? So that has a print run of 30. And if you are part of the Patreon, then you will know that also June has been released. But as far as to the regular public, it hasn't. So for the sake of this classified info, I will not share the promo or the alt card for June, unfortunately. But when it does officially release and people are allowed to see it outside the Patreon, then I can make a video on it. So unfortunate there. But there are two promos that have just been shown that are for the Kickstarter. And these are cards that everybody's going to get no matter what the tier, and they are gorgeous. The first card is the Synthesis of Fate Vagabond card, which is really cool. It's basically kind of the theme image that's shown with most of Fabled Sagas as of right now. Shows, I think, 3 characters. You'll see an image right here. Unfortunately, I won't, because I'm just looking at you talking, and man, you are sexy, let me just tell you. Anyways, this is a really gorgeous card that every tier is going to get, and it is hands down so nice. Really happy to get this one. And then also we are going to get a Raiko Lady of Jade Mist promo card. This one is from the poll that was done. Unfortunately, Indigo did not win, sadly, but you know what? I am actually fine that Indigo did not win, because this card is so fucking nice. Excuse my French. That's my one F-bomb per video, just like Marvel does with their movies. This is my one F-bomb I use. So it is, oh my goodness, it is so nice. And honestly, this one card alone really kind of gives me a vibe for like the lore in a way, because you're seeing this card, it's Raiko, right? And then you have 2, I guess, servants with her, and just the coloring, oh my goodness, the design of the card is so nice. And it just, for some reason, this card could tell like such a great story alone. The artist did a really great job with that card. Hands down, just really, really nice card. And I'm really glad to get that card. That card is going to be in every tier. Such a nice card. Super excited to see that. And then the team up cards. There's team up packs now in the Kickstarter that are going to be able to buy. So I think you can only get 3 or 4 packs that they're allowing people to buy. But those are going to be really cool. So I guess there's different team up cards now instead of the same old one that is going to be for every tier. So this is just going to be really exciting. Unfortunately, like I said, this video is coming out when the Kickstarter is already over. So unfortunately, if you're watching this now and you missed out, I don't know what to tell you. It is kind of sad, but it is. I'm making this video like 3 days before the Kickstarter ends, and it just sucks because I'm not going to be able to edit this in time. So it kind of sucks, but it is such a gorgeous, oh my god, these are such gorgeous cards, and I am super excited for this Kickstarter release. I gotta wait a whole nother year. Like, I don't think I can do it. I can't wait.